So my background is kind of a mixture of things. Being 57, I did not come out until I was 32. So the first 10 years of my career, I lived as a straight man and operated in that. So, I experienced what the stress of that, how I was as a leader, and that really informed some of my later development and growth when I finally did come out. And then I came out at a time where that was still not socially acceptable. So dealing with the difficulties of, the assumption of being heterosexual, being able to deal with that, and deal with my own level of acceptance and relating and how that would present within business. And then in an expertise level, I've worked in 5 sectors. And so working in those different sectors, I got a different perspective on systems and how systems work. And I think part of the value of any diversity group is to really figure out how systems work and how you can bring improvement, development, growth for both the individuals and for the institutions. I think one of the important things for all boards is, are we strengthening the institutions together? Are we making ourselves stronger and better? And as a small group of people, I think diversity is one of the areas that you can, is a lever that you can use in increasing the performance and the well-being and the health of institutions and organizations, as well as the individuals within them. Within the biotech field, it is dominated by very highly educated folks. And so I do see more inclusion of LGBTQ people. I think, though, there's still an issue that boards tend to be very, very small, homogeneous. In fact, many board members serve on multiple boards. So you have a high concentration of power within a very small group of people. So I think for boards, it's important for us to be thinking about term limits and, how much concentration, because I think boards being very small, diversity is even more important at the board level than in many management teams, because management teams, because of their larger scale, can naturally absorb more diversity. So I think being very intentional about the design of the board, what the purpose of the board is, and not drawing on the same group of people so that the institution is strengthened and that you're bringing in more perspectives. I think searching on LGBTQ as a criteria essentially opens your aperture and gives you another way to tap into additional talent and bring new people into the conversation, which I think benefits the board, management, the institution, and everyone involved. There are many ways that board members can bring their experience to help benefit management. I think it's important that there is a good relationship and rapport, and that there's an understanding about what the role of the board is, and that there's alignment between that, so that there is not more tension brought out, but that we can learn and grow where there are difficulties. And so I think creating an environment, particularly between management, which is a closed hierarchical system, can the board bring in other perspectives and be a counterbalance to that concentration of power that happens within management, and to bring more curiosity, more openness, other ways of thinking about it. Because one of the features of a management structure is people get alignment with the leader. That's one of the core principles of performance within organizations, so that they can get things done and drive for results. And so what is the counterbalance? And I think a diverse board, a board that is bringing a wealth of experiences and different perspectives, can help management grow and develop. The board can lead by example. The board can create ability for management to see where its biases, its confirmation biases are, and maybe some of the aspects of the culture that are shutting down risk-taking, creativity. Every management culture, there are positives to it, and then there are counterbalances to that. And so I think the board can be a counterbalance and can help management see where its development edge is, and to create the incentives and the accountability for management and the organization and the institution to be continuously improving, not complacent, not arrogant, not bureaucratic, but accountable and constantly improving and growing.